If there's Ayodhya in the north, there's Sabrimala in the south, and that is the big divide through which the BJP is hoping to make inroads in Kerala, and it's hoping that it'll be the second state south of the Vindhyas after Karnataka where it makes serious inroads. With us is Sanjeev Shankaran in the TOI Data Center. Sanjeev, Kerala is a big battleground for left and right politics, for secular and nationalist politics or right-wing politics. What is your sense of how Kerala is panning out, and what is the data telling you?
See, if you look at this is the 2014 data. Traditionally, it's swung between Congress and its allies or the left parties. Even in 2014, Congress got the most seats, and a couple of these parties under others were Congress allies.
The IUML got a couple of seats. Couple of independents, one from the RSP.
Yep.
And the red, of course, is CPI
CPM and CPI. And but notice one thing about Kerala, BJP actually has a reasonably good vote share, unlike, say, the neighbouring state, Tamil Nadu, where it actually...
It's 10%. 10%. But 10%.
But they're not able to cross a threshold which would give them a seat. Now, what's happened between 2014 and 2019, the big difference, as you started by saying, is that the Sabrimala issue, which actually started with the Supreme Court overturning something over there.
Now, just hold that thought. Sabrimala, of course, is here, right here in the constituency of Pathanamthitta over here. This is where Sabrimala is, on the border of Tamil Nadu. And it's almost like a divisive, polarizing issue, which is almost like a defining leitmotif for this election, at least for those from outside Kerala when you're looking at that debate. If you can enlighten us on to what extent is Sabrimala going to affect the debate in Kerala this time?
I think it's an emotive issue, but I'm not sure to what extent it will actually influence the final vote, because after the Sabrimala issue started, but remember one thing about the Sabrimala issue, BJP and Congress are on the same side. They're asking for the same thing. You have BJP and Congress on one side and CPM on the other, right? We've had some local body elections after the issue erupted, and BJP has not been able to get any traction in the local body elections. But it's probably not reasonable.
They have both opposed the entry of women into Sabrimala, which is what the Supreme Court had ordered.
Yeah, that's the thing. But now we shouldn't, it's not wise to extrapolate too much from local body elections to the Lok Sabha election. But on the face of it, on the available evidence, BJP still hasn't been able to cross the threshold of support.
You were saying, BJP is 10% of the vote, which is quite high with 0 seats. Let's see where the BJP vote is concentrated, and it's really concentrated in pockets around the state. Dark saffron right there at the bottom over here, and then some bits. It's pretty much all over the place.
Yeah, Kannur is a place which is infamous for the violence, political violence there. I think you have a CPM MP there right now. CPM is very strong there, and so is BJP has a reasonably strong presence there.
So it only needs to cross a little bit of threshold to make all these light saffron into dark saffron.
It needs that. I think the threshold is still some distance away, because the Congress is also strong in quite a few pockets, but they probably fancy their chance of actually getting a seat this time, or maybe more than one seat.
Okay. Sanjeev, of course, the politics of Kerala is very different from the politics of North India, with the CPIM, which is taking on or the left, which is taking on the BJP. How is the CPM dealing with the politics of religion and the politics of polarization, which is now unfolding in Kerala?
See, CPM has taken a very clear stance there, where they wish to uphold the Supreme Court order. So legally you can't fault them. Politically they've taken a very clear stance, which puts them in a separate category. You have BJP and the Congress on the other side. But we know from experience, every time the Congress supports or is on the same side as the BJP in any religious, in an issue where there's religious polarization, it's the Congress which ends up losing vote share, which goes to the BJP. So I would say that BJP and CPM are probably the ones who have gained or lost gained the most from that from the issue.
Let's now look at this is a simulator, of course, that the TOI has built. Let's see what happens if the NDA gains about 5% in Kerala. I'm moving this cursor here to 5%. This is based on vote shares, and it still doesn't register any. It just registers one seat, I think, for the NDA now at a 5% growth. Let's see what happens if UPA goes down by 5%. Not much.
See, but again, what happens in the case of UPA losing seats is that it's the left that gains. And if you're looking at 2019 Lok Sabha elections, it essentially means it doesn't matter if UPA wins or the left wins. Neither side can go with BJP.
So let's see what happens if the left goes down by minus, say, 4 or 5. That's the thing. Even if UPA comes down by 5% and the left comes down by 5%, the NDA is only gaining 1 seat here. UPA is still at 9, left at 7. So and others at 3. So this is the scale of the challenge for BJP, which will make 1 seat in the south with a 5% gain for NDA and minus 5 for UPA and left together. This is a really big mountain to climb for the BJP, which already had 10% of vote share in Kerala.
It's almost an impossible task, because at the end of the day, the left will support the Congress in if there is a government formation issue that comes up. So if the Congress loses out, it's the left that gains largely.
So I think the BJP is looking to make big inroads in Kerala this time, or open its account in Kerala, because on the back of the Sabrimala dispute. But these numbers, this simulator shows you the scale of the challenge that the NDA faces as the challenger in this polity of Kerala. We'll of course keep continuing these conversations in the TOI newsroom, in our data center, where we will dissect one state every day as we head into this crucial poll in 2019.